Hey everybody, it's Jamie here and welcome to Travel Blog Jamie. You made it to part 2 of my 1-week Mediterranean cruise on board Costa Toscana, but you missed all this in part 1. Coming up, all facilities and venues explored in detail, experience in the spa and thermal suite, all the entertainment I experienced whilst on board, all my meals and plates of food reviewed, interactive specialty dining, discovering I have a new talent, discussing all the surcharges on board, a look at restaurant and drinks menus, plus drink package options, making the most of Marseille independently, everything you need to know about dress codes, making the most of Barcelona without taking excursions, a day in beautiful Palma de Mallorca, my first ever visit to Palermo, Sicily, an incredible alternative to Civitavecchia and Rome, a unique Costa Cruises show where things started to take a turn for the worse, the disembarkation process, a very disappointing transfer situation, return flight with British Airways, and a special meet and greet. All that and much more. And let's do this. Vámonos, andiamo. Good morning everybody and welcome to Palma de Mallorca. Look at these tropical scenes outside. Right, let's head out for breakfast. Rio Dinari. Right, get those filthy paws done. I think that might have been the worst experience I've ever had in a buffet. It's so busy, you can't walk around. I've just managed to get some food and now I've been like wandering for about 15 minutes trying to find a table that I've got to share for breakfast. Tables are full of dirty dishes, mess everywhere. If this were my holiday, I would have issue now. I haven't been able to get a drink, but I did manage to get an omelette and a bread roll. Just a guess here, but maybe this buffet is nowhere near big enough for the number of passengers on board. Just a guess. Maybe I should go into like designing ships or something. If Maffoo were here, want to get off right now. That's what I think. Half hour after closing, this is what the buffet looks like. Not too shabby, is it? But as you saw earlier, this was just packed full of people. No one able to actually walk without stepping on each other, walking into each other. I've seen bigger buffets on mid-sized ships. Well, these people had the right idea. Take your food into the bars. What would Maffoo say if he were here about the dining situation? He'd say it's got to be better than being at home. You're on holiday, you're paying extra for it. You deserve better. Am I getting better in terms of dining arrangements? No. I'm not saying the food quality's not been good, because it has, and it's been better than some cruise lines, but the whole experience of dining so far, I feel, has been less than good. And I've still got 4 more days ahead. Ugh. Welcome to Mallorca, babies. Love it here. Looks like the clouds are clearing. Already before heading ashore, and I'm really looking forward to that, I have been seduced into an iced coffee. Imagine. Grazie. Forza vitale. Vámonos. Don't forget to double check. Bienvenidos a Mallorca. Well, we are some distance from the center of Palma de Mallorca. There are taxis outside the cruise terminal and the Costa shuttle bus, which costs €13 per person return. Okay, so the drop-off and pick-up point is not too far from the beautiful cathedral. Our last bus back to the ship today, 4:30 p.m. I think I'd rather stay here in Palma de Mallorca, to be honest with you. The age-old question, can you walk from the ship to the center of Palma de Mallorca? Yes. It's about 8 kilometers though. Be careful. What a stunner. Oh yes. Now I'm not doing it today, folks, but if you go beyond that bridge over there, there is actually a little beach with facilities, bars, restaurants, maybe a 30-minute walk from here. bar and cafe just opposite the cathedral. I'm not actually sure you get a better overall view, to be honest. It's definitely milder here in Palma de Mallorca. What a stunning winter's day. We're walking, we are walking. I'm straight down those alleyways, aren't I? We are behind the cathedral. The cathedral's aft. I don't know where we are either, my darlings. You and I are lost. You gotta get lost to get found. However, it's so much more peaceful than being on the ship. Gorgeous. I am very tempted by this, patrons. If you know, you know. 105 postcards in the bag. The lovely lady in there who served me was absolutely delighted and like, I've never had anyone buy that many postcards, in Spanish obviously. And she's gonna follow me. Oh, hola. She also said my Spanish was awesome, and that makes my heart canta. Some guy on the street was just trying to sell me some knockoff products, and he referred to me as young guy. Oh, how lovely. I'm 15 and a young guy. I'll take it. Well, I've been here during the summer months, and normally all the restaurants and bars, tables pouring out into the streets. Look at it now. That's not necessarily a bad thing, by the way. I'm quite enjoying the calmness of Palma de Mallorca. And of course, there are some bars and restaurants open. Lovely promenade fringing the marina. Might even be a market down here if we're lucky. Oh, what a shame. This is actually where Maffoo and I stumbled across a fabulous market last time with food stores. Still beautiful. For you temperature freakistas out there, it is 17 degrees Celsius today. Very nice indeed for January. I've actually seen people in t-shirts and shorts. True story. Okay, I'm heading to Plaza del Vapor, which is where I think we'll find the windmills. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at all the colours. It's so vibrant. Gotcha. I'm just going to sit here and eat my pelotazos, my favourite crisps. It really is very lovely up here. All right, back to the ship we go. What a rabble of people on the pavement there. However, we're all on the bus. Are you on the bus? Or are you off the bus? Back at Palma de Mallorca cruise terminal. By the way, the Wi-Fi here is really very good. I will say that every time I've come back to the ship, I've had minimal waits for security and to reboard. So well done everybody in these ports. Oh, look folks, just like me. Forza Vitale. Alrighty folks, it is time to talk you through the drinks packages available here on Costa Toscana. My favorite thing to talk about. There are 4 packages available. The prices shown here are what you'd pay every day of your cruise. First up, the My Drinks package. You can actually get a discount on this if purchased within the first 24 hours of boarding the ship. Here's a look at the drinks included in this package. The 15% service charge applied to all drinks purchased if you pay as you go does not apply if you purchase a drinks package. As you can see, there are a wide range of drinks included in this particular package. Given the discount if purchased within the first 24 hours of boarding, it seems like quite good value. Now, I didn't actually purchase a drinks package whilst on board, mainly because this is a very port-intense itinerary and therefore I'll be ashore a lot more than usual and therefore won't be on board as much to be guzzling these drinks. There's one main difference between the My Drinks and My Drinks Plus package. premium branded drinks. In addition, your minibar in your cabin is included. You can find out more by doing a quick search online, but don't forget there's a My Soft Drinks package, a My Drinks Young package, plus 0 alcohol package, and a beer package. Bloody packages everywhere you look. Sun's getting real low. Oh folks, I'm devastated. It's white night. I could have sworn I packed my white shirt. I haven't. Either that or it's gone lost in transit. The best I could come up with this stripe. Oh look, stripy shirt. It's got white stripes and I've got my white shoes on as well, look. Otherwise, what a failure I am, eh? Alrighty, before we head on out for dinner, here's a look at what's taking place around Costa Toscana this evening. As you're looking through the schedule, I'd be really interested to know whether you think this is a good range of activities and events, and if so, what takes your fancy? What tickles your fancy, folks? Go on, let me know. So this will be main dining room number 3 for me. I was moved from one to the other to this one because they kept mucking up my dining arrangements. I am a little bit scared as to how this is gonna go. Pray for me, pray for me, pray for me. Let's do this. Wish me luck, please, folks. Okay, you'll never believe this. I came into MDR, main dining room number 3, still wrong. Still wrong. So they have now found me a table for 4 for 1, if that makes sense. Someone out there, please explain to me how 2 separate maitre d's can get that so wrong. I just am baffled. I think the one last night did it on purpose. Thank you so much. I think the one last night did that on purpose. Absolutely. Move the problem, me, somewhere else to someone else. It's really unfair. Well, look at this. Costa is committed to reducing food waste, but not reducing my annoyance. Anywho, a quick scroll through tonight's main dining room menu. What to bloody have? Oh, and look, the great classic that is scrambled eggs. Thank the Lord for a bread basket. As always, I'll be using this very handy in-food graphic to rate every plate on board. I know, I didn't do it for breakfast this morning. I was pissed off. Right, I'm starting with what looks like a very hearty lentil soup. In case you're wondering about the size, it's quite big, look. Not quite as big as my head though. Oh, to you, you're gonna say, oh, it's just lentil soup. To me, it was just like the one my Spanish mum used to make me when I lived in Spain. It was absolutely delicious. Really rich and earthy and hearty. Oh, this linguine for my first course smells amazeballs. We're talking pesto, potato, green beans. Wow, I can't wait. Look at that. That is one of the best pesto style pastas I've ever had. It is really very good. And I've had a lot of these. Amazing. I'm trying the stuffed eggplant. It's not really the sort of thing I normally go for, but that's what I'm here for, isn't it? Try new things. Sometimes you're better off not asking what you're being stuffed with, so to speak. It's really good. It's a little bit like an aubergine parmigiana. The cheese, however, is stronger. The tomato sauce is just really sweet and brings everything together. It's great. Happy Jamie. So those of you from the UK, America and Australia in particular who follow me, I'd be interested to know your thoughts on the menu items, the dishes on offer in the main dining room. I have to say there are dishes there that I don't think I would be very interested in. However, the 2 occasions I've been to the main dining room, every single course that I've ordered was delicious. I'm really impressed with the quality of the food I've had. What a shame just getting into a dining room and to your table can be such a ball ache. You've been reading a long time. How about we go out for a drink together? Hello? So engrossed in his book. Even towel animals don't want to come out with me. Looks like a Maffoo to me. Looks very naughty. Oh, cojones. I was going to come up to the Aperol Spritz bar and give it a whirl. I think it's been closed all week. Or the indoor pool area, the beach. It looks great at night. One thing that confuses me a little bit in here is not the fact that there are 4 hot tubs. Here's one of them. It's the fact that you've got this glass panel here, so everybody out here can see, you know, your bits and bobs, odds and sods, nick and nat, brick and brat. Seriously though, you'd be sat on this couch, your head's kind of going to be there, and what's going to be behind you? Oh, it doesn't bear thinking about, does it, eh? I do, however, love the multi-tiered approach in here. Lots of day beds as well. It's a great space. It's great. Oh my goodness. I've heard about this. I haven't seen it yet. This is the Nutella bar. What on earth do they serve here? You know that was a joke, don't you? You do, don't you? Oh, it's gorgeous, really. Very much loved by families in particular. This is where you're going to find all the kids during the daytime. And look at this, not open right now, but amarillo. That means yellow in Spanish. More sweet treats. Colosseum vibes. They all got the white memo. It's just me. You know what? As the show finished then, and everyone left their seats, someone just came around and they started cleaning everything. And I mean everything on the stools, the tables. Look, he's over there. How awesome is that? Cheers, everybody. I think tonight's going a lot better. It's far less car crash, in spite of how dinner started. Finished strong though, didn't it? Oh, hi Marge. It is nearly time to kick back and relax in the cabin. I will say, Costa have some very good entertainment on board. Pretty much every venue I've gone to tonight, there's been live music. You saw what was going on in the Colosseum as well. They have shows there every night. And I think they actually cater for a wide range of tastes and nationalities. So, you know me, I'm not overly into my entertainment on board cruise ships, but I think this is good. Okay, my loves, after a catastrophic breakfast in the buffet today, I am caving in, maybe that's what they want you to do, and ordering room service for breakfast tomorrow, and it means I get a lie-in. It's €5 per person. This pay-as-you-go continues, and that's for like continental style breakfast. However, for hot dishes, €12 per person. I'm sure they really do fill those trays high. Only one way to find out, and I'm doing that for you. It better be good. All done, my loves. You get to choose 3 items from this basket. Look, I don't really want any of them, but I'm doing it for you. I'm not getting hot. I'm not. But thank you. Fly, my beauty, fly. And also, non disturbare. No, no, no. I think we'll have a little bit of pillow mist. Oh, I never do this properly. Oh, to de-stress, because I'm so stressed. Maffoo bought me this night gel, look, Power Age. Does that mean it's going to age me? You put it on overnight. Wake up looking about 15 seconds younger. And let's finish the evening in style. Pelotatos and Cowboys and Aliens in Italian. Okay, my darlings, it's time for Betty Poo's sea day tomorrow as we head towards Sicily. Will my room service arrive? Will it be of a decent standard? Oh, I'm going to have lunch at the Teppanyaki tomorrow. It's when I like toss all your food in the air, isn't it? I'm going to be quite busy as well because I've got to do a ship tour. Oh, God help me. A cabin tour. Oh, God help me. And who knows what else. I'll see you tomorrow. And I love all of you tonight because I can't actually see anyone to say I don't love you. Mwah. Good morning, everybody. It's a sea day. Oh my goodness me, there is somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door. Let's see what €5 gets us. Oh, it gets us a rose. I mean, I could have ordered more for my €5. I didn't. Obviously, you can go to the buffet and get what you want. There's no way on the planet I'm going there on a sea day. I'm keeping in mind that I've never paid so little for a 1-week cruise, and therefore €5 might end up not really breaking the bank. At least they delivered the coffee on Ambassador. They said, oh, we don't have any pots, you'll have to make your own. But you can still pay £10. I don't think so. My goodness me, that is very dark. Give me Italian life force all the way. I'm ready for you. Can we have milk in jugs, please? You know, pouring that out, it's going to go everywhere. Or maybe not. Oh no, I managed. Oh, just a little trip. Grazie. How edible is room service toast? This might surprise you. Oh. No. Oh, by the way, I got 3 cups of coffee out of this little pot. Alrighty, folks, I have so much filming to do today. I am doing my ship tour, which is probably going to take me about 4 hours. A cabin tour, maybe an hour for that one. So in the meantime, here's what's on offer on board Costa Toscana during a sea day. What would you get up to? Me personally, I feel like just staying in bed. Here's a look at the upcoming activities whilst at sea, and a little bit of cheeky, sarcastic narration from me. Did I just read that correctly? Cornhole tournament. Oh my goodness gracious me. And yes, your eyes, they're beautiful. How to lose 20 centimeters? God, for some of you men, you wouldn't have anything left. Her eyes are closed. What do you mean, bright eyes? I'm sorry, but children and the captain, that sounds dodge. Oh, look, I'm doing the Teppanyaki today. I am. No, I'm not making any crass comments about XXL. I'm not going there. Oh my god, yes, you too could smile like a celebrity. I bet we won't have as much money as them though. Whatever your opinion about the kind of activities on offer, let's at least agree there's a lot going on. Oh, apart from solo meets, there's nothing for solos. Come on, Costa, sort that out, please. Right, let's get out there and start filming. Riordinare. Oh my god, folks, I'm so embarrassed. I'm partway through my ship tour, and I didn't realise there's a sort of part outdoor section to the Aperol Spritz bar, and it has indeed been open all week, and I didn't even know it was here. I think I'm definitely coming up here later. It's quite nice, and look at the views. Awesome. We haven't spoken about the spa or thermal suite yet. I have just been driving a very hard deal to get exactly what I want, and I got it. I didn't even have to mention YouTube once. You see, just smile and say exactly what you want over and over and over again. Yay! I'll show you the spa a little bit later, and we'll talk through that treatment. All right, folks, it is lunchtime. I'm heading to the Teppanyaki restaurant. €24 for lunch. Oh, this looks like a lot of fun. Right, chef, you better get tossing my food. It looks like he's gonna be right here. All right, we're starting off with some edamame. Health, 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 as always. Oh, we have a chef. Yes.
Okay, don't try this at home.
Thank you for pointing that out. No, don't try this at home, folks.
One more. Hey. Thank you. Awesome. Smile. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 10, 3. Hey. Then. I'm a single leg. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey, Messi. Oh, hey. Okay, baby boy, don't try this at home. Bouncing baby boy. 1, 2. Higher. Hey. Wow, okay, open la boca, ha? Open your mouth, open la boca. Ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Smile on your face, a big disgrace.
We call this one Hana Honda. Don't be afraid. Okay, we play now Abre la Boca. Open your mouth and try a piece of bacon with your mouth. Okay. Are you ready?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Have you done this before?
No.
Okay. Last message.
Help me.
Okay. Uno.
Yeah.
Okay, from Germany. Okay.
There's no forced participation, by the way. You know what I'm like. In case you're wondering, you do indeed get a choice of main course and dessert.
Everybody, do it. Okay. Yakimeshi. Okay, in Japan, it is Jetano. Pepperoni, pimiento, para all, yeah. Honeymoon, divorcio.
I'm a sucker for a bit of theatre, aren't I, folks? I am. Right, these are for me and the lady next to me. Look how they beam and glisten.
Yeah, that's my ex-boyfriend.
Sorbet is the tartest thing I've ever put in my mouth. It's really good. Well, my darlings, that really was a high energy lunch, wasn't it? I have to say, I do love a bit of theatre when it comes to food. 24 euros, it's not bad value. And of course, you're paying to have, I suppose, your own chef there. There was 10 of us around that particular kitchen. The only thing I'm gonna say is I have a bit of OCD when it comes to a bit of cross-contamination of foods. You know, I'm really a massive non-fan of seafood and fish, and whilst I could see the chef was kind of scraping things clean, he had certainly moved some of the veggies into the area, the vicinity of fish and seafood. That kind of made me feel a bit bleh. It's really important when you arrive, if you've got any allergies, you make sure they are fully aware. I don't have allergies. I'm not allergic to seafood, fish, or anything like that. I just don't like it. It really turns my stomach and it makes me feel a bit bleh. So if you have issues like I do and need therapy like I do, it might not be the best for you. I thought it was a great experience. The chef was fantastic. He was a true entertainer. The food tasted good. I think it's probably worth 24 euros. I'm not sure I would pay the extra to have dinner there, having said that. Just my humble opinion. I'm not sure if you can make out land, but that is Sardinia. You know what? I've never been to Sardinia. I might need to rectify that. Is there anyone else out there who says the word rectify and feel that, oh my God, did I say something inappropriate? Go on, say it out loud a few times. Rectify, rectify, rectify. I think they should have used that in Harry Potter when they were casting spells. Rectify. Oh my God, folks, I feel so stupid. I've just started filming my cabin tour and review. And you remember how I said at the start of this whole vlog series, not much storage space in here, can't find any shelves or anything. Come and have a look at this. So yes, double wardrobe, I've already said that. I thought that was it. I thought this was a hook down here by the door. I thought it was a hook. Look. Oh my God. What a total douchebag I am. Some of you out there are like, yeah, we knew you were a douchebag already. We've been trying to tell you all this time. Can I just apologize to Costa Cruises and all those of you who I've said, not much storage space in this cabin. Oh my goodness. I thought it was a hook, by hook or crook. Very comfy indeed. You know, pop a couple cushions behind you, plonk your drink there. Bob's your uncle, Petunia, your auntie. Maybe your great auntie. Oh my God, you'll never believe this. I'm still doing my cabin tour and review. Look what I've just found. I'm so embarrassed. Why didn't I think to look under our bench, our seating area? Yes, there are more pillows in there, but there's ample space. Look, ample space. More storage space down here. Oh my God, what kind of a cruise vlogger am I? A shit one. Excuse my French. Well, this is a new version of iced coffee. Looks like iced milk with coffee. Well, let's just pop that in there then, shall we? So yesterday when I asked for an iced coffee, I was given just an espresso with ice. Today, it's iced milk with a shot of coffee. Take me back to 3 days ago when they just gave me an iced coffee. Oh, they're setting up for the Voice at Sea. My evening is going to be very different tonight though. Unlike any other evening I've ever spent at sea. It's true. 4th time lucky at the main dining room? Please let this be incident free, I beg of you. Well, my 3rd and hopefully final dining room is just 2 decks above my cabin. Right, so far, nobody has stopped me, nobody's moaning at me, nobody's telling me I've got to share a table. I made it, and there's nobody here, thank goodness. Bread basket looks awesome. Look at the focaccia, yummy. There's a lovely old Italian lady behind me, and she is really giving the staff a hard time. People think I'm difficult. I love her for it. Go on, lady, you get what you want. And here's a look at tonight's menu for dinner. Anything tickle your fancy or fancy your tickles? Let me know. No surprise, onion soup for me. It smells amazing. That's so good. I'm only used to having kind of like brothy, clear onion soups. This one has been partly blended. It's delicious and the onions are so tender and sweet. I'm a big fan. Okay, Princess Cruises still win the award for best French onion soup at sea, but this was really good. Wow, look at my first course. I've got the baked gnocchi. It smells incredible. Seriously, Costa is knocking it out of the park with their main dining room food. It's absolutely delicious. Oof. Gone. Amazing. If Costa Toscana could just iron out some inconsistencies with service and sort out that god-awful buffet, it could actually be very good. Holy shawarma, look at this aubergine parmigiana. Wow. Seriously gobsmacked at the quality of food in here. Wow, this is a thing of glory. It tastes amazing. Wow. Minor critique. I think that could have done with a little bit more cheese, more of that beautiful crust. Otherwise. Right, well now that I have unlimited access to the thermal suite, this is how I'm going to spend my night. First time ever in a thermal suite up until midnight. Well, none too shabby changing room. Everything is so big in this spa. It's crazy. Let's get changed and lockered. So at reception, you're going to exchange your cruise card for this little bad boy. That is going to operate the locker and get you into the thermal suite area and hopefully out again. Right. So I've exchanged my cruise card for a band. Has that worked? Yes. Oh my God, I've just broken that. Did you see that? I literally just pulled that out of its socket. I think it's fine. 44, my age. This is a different way to spend an evening, isn't it? Not too shabby. Whoa, look at this. Awesome. Wowzers, folks. Look at this. I am impressed. Holy yummy shawarma. It's freezing in here. Oh, experiential showers. One of my favorite things. Oh, look, you've got to move from shower to shower. That's so cool. And the next, they get warmer as you go down. I'm ready for you. Oh, no, that one's cold. I think I can get used to this late night spa business. It's 11 p.m. past my bedtime. I wonder if I could get pizza now. Okay, I've opted to have a quarter of a pot of yogurt rather than having pizza. It's really late, I can't be arsed. Oh, this is what I didn't eat at breakfast time, by the way, in case you're wondering, where the hell did he get a yogurt from? And there you have a sea day on board Costa Toscana. I'm cream crackered. I have to be honest with you, today went a lot better than I thought. I thought it was going to be a total car crash. And it surprised me. This shit keeps surprising me. I mean, we've had some real highs and some depressing lows and everything in the middle. I'm just not really sure what each day is going to bring on Costa. I do know tomorrow we're supposed to be arriving into Sicily. You're not going to want to miss that. Why is this here? I'm so tired. I've got the strength to pick it up. Oh. I love you all tonight, okay? Oh, not you. Good night, my darlings. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Sicily. Oh, working port going on. Another great night's sleep. I'm sleeping like a baby. A busy one today, though. Breakfast, followed by probably 2 hours of filming to complete my ship tour. Head ashore, come back on board, make sure I'm ready for my spa treatment at 6 p.m, followed by dinner, followed by who knows what. I'll probably be too knackered to do anything else. We'll see. Come on, let's do this. Well, I'm up earlier today. It's still busy up here, but I haven't had to wait quite as long. Cheese omelette, bread roll, 2 pancakes, bananas, and I've topped up on 2 life force. Still don't like it up here, and yet here I am, and I'm here for dinner tonight. I have to try it out, don't I? You'll want to see what's on offer. Also, my spa treatment is at 6 p.m. There's no way I'll make my sitting, why I don't like sit-ins. So, buffet it is. Okay, I have finally finished my ship tour 2 hours later. It's time to go and explore Sicily. It really is. I'm so over ship tours, especially when you've got big ass ships like this. I do it for you. With love. And welcome to Palermo, folks. I've never been here, you know. The first thing I'm attracted to in this cruise terminal is the cruise bar. How awesome. Loads of taxis outside the cruise terminal and people selling tours as well. Probably much cheaper than excursions from the ship. Okay, so it looks like everything is accessible on foot from the cruise terminal. Of course, that doesn't mean I know where I am at all. Right, I've opened a map and it looks like I am heading in the correct direction for all sorts of palaces, churches, etc. Maybe markets as well. What did I tell you? Just around the riverbed. Wow, this is a busy city. Oh, I see mountains amongst all this chaos. Did you know the best pasta dish I've ever had on the planet was in Sicily? It's true. This is the Bank of Italy. I don't know why I'm showing you it other than the building looks very pretty. Oh wow, look at this. You see? Stumble upon things, you will. This is beautiful. Well, the air temperature is only about 16 degrees Celsius, but in that sunshine with no breeze, I'm sweating my heebie-jeebies off already. Scotch or... Okay, maybe not, but I just wanted to say it, you know. Anywho, this is the Teatro Massimo, which I believe means massive theatre. I mean, they're not wrong. It's a stunner. Beautiful area. This whole, I suppose it's a plaza, a square, fringed with bars, restaurants, cafes. Oh, everyone's going that way, yet all the places of interest are that way. What way should we go? That way. You gotta get lost to get found. You gotta get lost to get found. Hey. Hi Gloucestershire, Mrs. and Mr. Gloucestershire, just in case you're watching. Oh, this doesn't look so welcoming. Oh, but there's something very cool about these back streets. You know I love a back street. Mercato Storico in this direction. I think that means historic market. Oh, this is so cool. Very rustic. Real life right here in Palermo. I love the name of this place, Sit and Mangia. I think that means sit and eat, doesn't it? Okay, this market is so cool. I can only imagine the number of people on the ship who don't know anything about this. I mean, I didn't either, to be honest. Just found it, didn't I? Some of the food down here looks amazing. Wow, look at this. What a beaut. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold my breath. Look at this. Amazing. Yes, it goes on and on. What's the rest of that saying? Oh, this is my favorite kind of place. Oh, Palermo. With this market, you have my heart. Never seen an Aperol Spritz for €3 before. Palermo, ti amo. Let's head this way. What way's this way? I don't know. Right on that corner, another bank. Their banks are grand, aren't they? Maybe it's because they got a lot of money. Did you know that in the last 30 days, Palermo has had 34 earthquakes up to a magnitude of 2.9? Don't tell me you knew that. You didn't know that. I know that. The most recent and most significant earthquake to take place on the island was in 2022 with a magnitude of 5.9. If my calculations are correct, there should be a cathedral right there. Damn, I'm getting good at this. Oh, pipe down, lady. Wow. Wow, look at this. It's stunning. Literally took my breath away as I walked into this piazza. Can only imagine how busy it is here in the summer months. Feeling very fortunate to be visiting in January. Just taking it all in. Oh my God, what is that? I'm sure there's a great significance. I ain't got a Scooby what it is though. Hi lady. If you continue up the main road, Vittoria Emanuele, you will come to the new gate, Palace and Royal Gardens. Well, this whole street, Vittoria Emanuele, it's quite touristy, but if you're looking for some shops, bars, restaurants, you're not going to miss them here. Well, this is called the Quattro Canti. Does that mean 4 songs? It's apparently the center of the historic quarter. And as you can see, people just stand around in the intersection trying not to get run over. Oh, no applause necessary. Thank you very much, though. There's an almighty fountain, although not operating right now, right next to the Quattro Canti. Oh, I feel like I've walked miles. Oh my God, I'm so tired this afternoon. I'm feeling totes sleep deprived. It's your holiday, as I always do. Ooh. I haven't got any time to sleep. There's no time to sleep. I'll do that when I'm dead. Oh, it looks like we are on the move. Release the Kraken. I mean lines. Release the lines. See ya, scintillating Sicily. Right, my love, so I'm off for some treatment. Not like counselling kind of treatment. No, like physical treatment. Shoulders, neck, head massage. Like a party lift, this one. Party! I love this colour though. Oh, sole mio. I'm here. I'm in the waiting room. I'm waiting in a room. Just signing my life away. My massage is awesome. Here's my room. It's very relaxing. Oh my goodness, that was so good. Thank you, Valentina, if you're watching. Just awesome. I could go sleep now, but no, it is time to get ready and eat. I could eat a shaggy dog's tail I'm not going to, obviously. Change of plan. I was going to go to the buffet tonight for dinner because I thought I would be out of my spa treatment a bit too late. It looks like I'm in the nick of time, so if you don't mind, I'm going to go to my main dining room. It's nice and calm and quiet. The food's really good. I'm sorry for letting you down. Come on, let's do this. I'm back. It's all very calming in here. Let's do a bread basket reveal. Oh, ho, ho. Let's take a look at tonight's offerings in the main dining room. Right here, right now, with travel blog Jamie. Why did I say it like that? You weirdo, Jamie. Anybody who knows me will say, oh, he's gonna get the Spanish omelette for starter, and you'd be damn right. This is a posh one. It's even got crispy onions and leek. Love it. Oh my God, I polished that off. It was delicious. I've had some very dodgy Spanish omelettes before in my lifetime, including on cruise ships. That's the best one I've had at sea. It's not as good as the one I make at home. Did you know I actually entered a Spanish omelette competition when I lived in Spain and I won? And when they realised that I wasn't Spanish, they were very upset. My Spanish mum taught me how to make them. My family love it when I make the Spanish omelette. I will say this was excellent. It's not quite as good as mine. First course is a vegetable lasagna au gratin. The bechamel sauce in that lasagna, oh my God. I just want to literally smother it all over me. What on earth is going on? I am absolutely loving the food in this main dining room every night so far. This is my kind of food. Main course has arrived. I've gone with the cauliflower flan, which has a champagne sauce. Who knew? This looks unusual. I'm not sure I'm going to like the texture of the flan. Flan with the crispy vegetables and the sauce, very good. Flan on its own, texture, no. The crispiness of those veg, absolutely needed. I like it. I don't love it. I do like it. I sound like Simon Cowell. Didn't like it. I loved it. The fierce Italian lady behind me. You might remember her from the other night. She's sending plates back, not because she doesn't like it. It's too big for her, too much. Can't eat all that. So they take it back, and then they reduce the portion, and then they see that it's okay for her. And if it's not, they take it back, they reduce the portion again. I love her. Right, I'm going with the no added sugar chocolate and cream dessert. Let's just hope they haven't packed it full of sweeteners, otherwise that's just gonna fall. You might want to cover your ears if you're of a sensitive disposition, otherwise it will just go right through me. I can't do sweeteners. Oh, it looks like I've got a wig, a green wig. Let's try it. That's very light, delicate and creamy, just like some of you actually. What a fabulous meal that was. Now I've come back to my cabin via the buffet. I'm having a night in and look what I found. Spanish omelette and bruschetta. That will doodle-do very nicely. Oh, the Big Bang Theory in Italian is going to be quite challenging for me. Right, whilst I watch a bit of TV and eat more food, I'll bid you a fondle farewell and good night. Tomorrow we'll be docking in Civitavecchia, the gateway to Rome. And I'm not going to Rome. No, I've been to Rome many times. I am going to the city that is fading, dying. It's true. It looks absolutely stunning. Can't wait to show you around. Never been. Excursions guide lady said it's the best place she's ever visited in her life. So for now, good night. My God, I love all of you tonight. Sleep tight. Oh, not you down there. No. Bye. Good morning, everybody from Civitavecchia, Italy. I'm up really early today. I don't know how that happened. I had an awesome night's sleep. So I'm going to head to the buffet for my breakfast and hope it's a little less busy. We are on tour today. We're going to Civita Di Bagnoregio, the city that is fading.
dramatic.
Still busy. Well, I lined up for my cutlery, I lined up for my omelette, I lined up for some bread. I can't be bothered to line up for anything else. I've just found a table after about 10 minutes. Oh, finally out there. Life force, out on deck, sun is shining. That's more like it. And I've just met a couple from England for the first time. They said they got on at Barcelona, so I was the only one on here up until then. I'm sure of it. And breathe. The question I've been asked many times, can you smoke on a balcony on Costa Cruises? You see these little metal compartments, they are actually ashtrays. The answer is yes, you can. I know I'm going to upset some people, but I think smoking on balconies should really be a thing of the past now. So this will be my first ever Costa Cruises excursion. And the reason I haven't done any up until now is just because all those ports easily accessible either by a shuttle and then on foot or just on foot. Civitavecchia itself, the cruise world's gateway to Rome, I've visited before. There's not a whole lot to do here. It's nice for a wander, a walk down the promenade. The town has some nice piazzas and pizzerias, etc. And I've been to Rome multiple times as well. This excursion to Civita Di Bagnoregio, the dying city, is the most expensive, I think, of all excursions offered, unless you'd go on a private tour throughout this week. Go figure, huh? But it does look rather special, so I'm very excited. I hope it's worth the €116 price tag. It's not about the money. Well, it might be. Let's see if this is good value. You don't get an actual physical ticket for excursions on Costa. It's all uploaded to your account, so you just need to show your Costa Cruise card. All the information about the booking, your excursion, where to meet, whether you have a bus number or not, is actually on the app, or just head to the cruise excursions desk and they'll help you there. That was a lot of yada, wasn't it? Let's do this. Right, bus number 25 for me.
En effet, si vous regardez la belle forteresse, andiamo al ristorante, ok? Alors, pour les amis françaises, car...
And an hour and a half later, we have arrived. One thing I should have pointed out to you is that this tour is only offered in Italian, and there was another one which was in French. I opted for the Italian one. No, I'm not understanding a thing. This, no, not useful. However, the tour guide very kindly is coming over to me now and then just to check I know what's happening. We're going to walk through Bagnoregio and then make our way to Civita. Come on, we can do this, folks. You and me together. We don't need no Italian. This ain't too shabby, is it, my loves? Wow, look at that. That's where we're heading. Amazing. Did you see that? How stunning. Okay, I'm now excited. Andiamo. This looks like it's going to be an awesome trail. This is going to be the best thing I've done all week. Save the best until last. Well, you might have noticed there are a lot of steps and steep paths to navigate on this trip. Depending on your level of mobility, this may or may not be suitable for you. Holy shawarma! Look at this. Oh my God, I'm feeling very fortunate today. This really is a wow moment. Incredible. Yes, I'm out of breath. And what? I mean, this is totally worth the 1 hour 30 journey here and the walk up the steep path definitely. Oh my goodness, this is picture postcard perfect. There are just 11 inhabitants here, and this whole Civita is eroding by 7 centimeters every year because of strong winds. I mean, it was super windy walking up that pathway. It's not too bad actually here now that I'm sheltered a little bit. Oh look folks, it's poor Maffoo. I'm gonna try one of these buns. I think they've got raisins in. I think that seat has got my name all over it. It has. What a lovely lady. We didn't understand each other very well, but I think I've ascertained this is a bun with raisins, cream. Awesome. And some life force. Yes. That's delicious. And let's get that in our gobs, eh? So that bun I had with cream. Maritozzi con panna. Oh my goodness, if you ever get a chance, please do come here. Oh, thank goodness I see a toilet. 50 cents, fair enough. Okay, I haven't seen a toilet like this in quite some time. Not trying to be graphic or anything, and thank goodness I only need a wee. Honestly, I think they've got more bars and restaurants here than in Basingstoke. Look, and another over here. So peaceful, so beautiful. Oh, you look very content. Alrighty, so we've had about an hour up here, which actually is enough time to grab yourself a cake, a coffee, have a wander around, get all your pictures. I believe after this, we're heading for lunch. Right, I just had a French member of our group say, "On commence la descente." We're beginning the descent. And make no mistake, it is pretty steep. Do not wear your flip-flops up here. And the Bridge of Doom. This is where the wind blows. Ooh. If you were to do this trip independently, don't ask me how you do that, hire a car or something, it would cost you a mere €5 per person to cross the bridge into the Civita. I don't think anyone would begrudge that, will they? No? Good. You see, it's not just Maffoo I trail behind, even this incredibly slow tour group. Right, back in Bagnoregio for lunch. Not in there, by the way. This is where we're heading for lunch. Right, let's see how this goes. On the way here on the bus, our tour guide asked if we had any dietary requirements. I just went with vegetariano for jam meat. That's what I'm being called on this tour, jam meat. Just to be on the safe side, of course. Well, when in Rome, I mean, we're near. I gotta drink red wine. It's actually good. It's good. Wow, what a starter. Look at this. Oh, this looks very, very good. Just in case you're wondering whether I like that. No idea what that is. It looks like someone's made a mess though. Well, that was a delicious meal. Most of the guests were having pappardelle with wild boar. So I'm quite pleased I'm the vegetarian option. You know me, I don't like my meats, do I? The tomato-based pasta I had was absolutely delicious. You know what, sometimes less is more when it comes to ingredients. Just have the best ingredients and do it really well. I thought it was awesome. Oh my god, that starter with those bruschette, winning. And considering the price tag of this excursion, I'm really pleased, apart from a 3-course meal and a bloody good one at that. They threw in a carafe of wine, a bottle of water, coffee as well. Nice. One thing is for sure, I'm convinced this was a great alternative to Rome. I think I did bloody well on this tour, given it was all in Italian, and the group of people I was sat with, their English not very good, my Italian not very good. We muddled through, we did. And from the restaurant, about a 15-minute walk back to our bus. I am now seeing signs in shop windows for maritozzi, and I know what they are now. I would best describe them as like hot cross buns, only less sweet. So this is how much legroom I have, because the idiot family in front, yep, I've asked them, knobs. And we're back, thank God. What a stupid, horrible family. So selfish. Back on board, and where the hell did that go? I really can knock back an iced coffee, can't I? You're like, yeah, you didn't know that. Oh, once again, I am cream crackered. I'd be interested to know how many steps I've walked this week. Not quite up to Disney standards. Right, well, I thought I was going to come back to my cabin to find all sorts of disembarkation information. Alas, there's nothing. I've got no idea what's going on. Do I need to put my luggage out by a certain time? Are they going to provide me with labels? What time am I getting off tomorrow? What time is my transfer to the airport? Where do I leave hand luggage? You know, just the basics. I best get up to reception and see if I can find something out. These people have got labels. Where's mine? Okay, I'm gonna lose it soon. So to speak to anybody at reception, you gotta get a ticket, which I've eventually done after a bit of pushing and shoving from people getting impatient. They're only on 132. So basically, I've been given zero information, which I should have been given. And now I have to wait here for what, 30, 40 minutes probably? No. Breathe, breathe, breathe. I'm still trying to keep calm. So I was sent to tours because apparently they deal with transfers and all that, even though I still haven't had any information about disembarkation. Only to be told I have to get off the ship at 10:45 a.m. My flight is not until gone 7 p.m. tomorrow. So they are expecting me to wait in the airport for at least 6 hours. I'm not going to say anything else for now. And next job. So the excursions team suggested I speak to somebody at the international help desk. I feel like I've got a lot I need to get off my chest actually. Okay, feeling a bit calmer now. I just spoke to the international hostess, the English hostess. She's actually one of the first people I spoke to when I boarded nearly a week ago. And she was great then, she was great this evening. I feel listened to, feedback has been shared. At least now when I do get home and get a survey and it says, did you speak to anyone on board about some of your issues? I'll be like, I did. Right, my loves, I'm dressed all in black to reflect my mood. I'm gonna be fine. I still haven't had any information and it's now 8 p.m. Shoddy. Anyway, I quite fancy a bar, I quite fancy pizza. Gonna eat up my feelings. Let's do this. After such a dodge start to my evening, I thought I'm gonna drink something bigger than my head, and I found it. Cheers, everybody. It's an Aperol Spritz, in case you're wondering. Not really that big. This is where I started my cruise. Top of the Colosseum, cartel bar. It's still me fave. Hey, what's this? I'm not sure. Well, if I'd known there was going to be another show, I would have got a better seat. Right, I'm in Pomodoro for my tea. I also have it on very good authority, i.e. an Italian man I was having lunch with today on the trip who owns a pizzeria, and he told me he thought the pizzas in here were very authentic. If he says that and he makes a living from making pizza, who am I to dispute it? This is very helpful, by the way. Look, did you know the margarita pizza was created as a tribute to Queen Margherita, 1889? Bet you didn't know that. I'm watching some people share a pizza between 2 or 3, and I'm like, what are you doing? Just eat it yourself. Don't share it. You don't share. No, you don't share pizza. Oh, unless you get 2 pizzas, and then, you know, if there's 2 of you, you could obviously like swap. But you have to have the same number of slices each, otherwise it's illegal and you get thrown in pizza prison. True story. Here she is. What a thing of beauty. And they sprinkled some chili over the top for me. No, it's not a pasty. No, it's not a pie. It's a calzone, okay? It's normally puffed up more than that, but this one's got holes in it, look, so it's a bit flatter than normal. It does smell incredible. Oh, look at that mozzarella. Homemade on the ship. Let's do this. Just like the first night. Absolutely stunning. And this time round, it is fiery. Woo. Bloody handsome, my loves. I thought I'd just check to see if I've got any disembarkation information in my cabin. No. It's nearly 10 p.m. Nothing. Whatever. I need to get packing, don't I, folks? Right, just finished packing and finally had something delivered. I've been given sand-coloured labels to put on my case. It means I need to disembark the ship at 10:45. No information delivered about my transfer though, and the only reason I know anything about it is because I spent an hour of my evening trying to speak to someone who knew anything about it. Alright, let's get you out. Hopefully see you tomorrow somewhere in Savona. Apparently I'll be able to collect my case from the cruise terminal tomorrow morning when I disembark. Apparently. Okay, high up on deck. Light show. So it looks like the light show plays at intervals of 10 minutes through a cycle of an hour. We've got mulled wine being given out, a little bit. Oh god, I look like Baby Yoda, or Master Yoda. Something a bit different for a cruise ship, but one and done. I have an apology to make to you all. When I got back to my cabin after the light show doesn't start till 11 p.m. I lay on my bed and I literally went boom, out for the count. So I didn't get to say goodnight to you. So I'm going to say good morning to you, all of you. It's disembarkation day. Ritualistic farewells. Farewell my ocean view cabin. You, lovely bed, was super comfy, and I've never had a headboard that goes all the way around the bed like that. Ooh, scrunchy. Bye retro-arama, psychedelic, stripy, colourful living room party area. Bye blue and white tiled bathroom. Love you. Don't forget to remove your cruise card or your store card or whatever you popped in here to illuminate all the electricity. I've come to Vergnano for one last iced coffee. Thankfully, I'm not remotely hungry this morning because I don't feel like battling to either just get a table or push my way through the bun fight of the buffet. I'm just over it. Iced coffee, get off, get to Milan, stay at the airport for 6 hours, eat my feelings up there. Here's something different about Costa Cruises. They closed my account last night, even though I'm still on board until 10:45. So when I went to buy this, the man came back and said, "Oh, I'm really sorry, sir, you've got nothing loaded on your account." I'm like, oh, that's weird, because I've attached a credit card to my account. He said, "Are you disembarking today yet?" He said, "Oh, okay, you probably needed to reload your account." And before I even started frowning or think, what the hell, he said, "This one's on me, sir." I'm like, Oh, thank you so much. That is so kind of you. So this one's to you. Thank you. Sounds like a very bad system to me. Alrighty, let's talk ka-ching, because that's what you want to know about. You might remember from part one, I paid £800 in total for this cruise. That included my return flights from London Heathrow to Milan, my transfers from Milan airport to the port at Savona and back again. Plus, of course, my accommodation in a sea view cabin. Right, let me avert my eyes. In terms of service charge, the daily service charge, drinks, any extras on food, and my shuttles, I spent €271 in total. I know some of you were very worried about all the surcharges, so I don't think that's too bad. Having said that, I spent a lot more. In total, I spent €648 because I paid for the internet package, the full package, like everything, including streaming, which was €94 for the week, which actually I think is quite good, and it worked brilliantly. I also spent over €100 on that excursion, as you'll be aware. The thermal suite pass, €50. I had spa treatment, €89. So I paid for those extras because I wanted them. But in terms of the basics, the extras on food, drinks, service charge, which is €11 per day per adult, I thought that was quite reasonable actually. What do you think? All right folks, buckle up. It's time for those all-important reflections. The main question I feel I've got to answer for all of you is, do I recommend cruising with Costa Cruises and specifically on Costa Toscana? That's actually a very tricky one to answer. I'm going to answer it with yes and no. Talk about sitting on the fence, eh? I am the fence. The positives. I think this ship is big, bold and beautiful. I am personally a fan of the decor, the colour schemes. You know, why be like every other cruise line? So kudos to Costa for doing something a little bit different. Big fan of my cabin. What a great space. And yes, colourful and bold again. I don't have a problem with that. I know it doesn't have a fridge, it doesn't have a kettle and tea and coffee making facilities. That's not a deal breaker for me. I'd rather have more space. And how embarrassing that I only discovered storage space about 3 or 4 days into this cruise. Before I boarded Costa Toscana, multiple people were saying, oh, you're not going to like the food's not very good quality. Some of those comments coming from people who've never been on board, by the way, which I think is a bit weird. Find out for yourself. I have really enjoyed the food on board. In the main dining room in particular, every course I had was very good. That pizzeria, oh my goodness. I mean, you might say an Italian cruise line should know how to do pizza very well. Well, they do. You know me, I love a port intensive itinerary, and this certainly is that, with just 1 day at sea for the whole week. And what an itinerary it was. Every port a winner. Plus, you're actually in port for a good number of hours with Costa, probably because the distance between each port is relatively short, but I do appreciate having a full day ashore. My flight experience from London Heathrow to Milan Linate was seamless. The transfer also seamless. Costa's cruise terminal at the port of Savona is a delight and probably one of my favorites I've ever been to. That massive outdoor terrace in the sunshine with the cafe. I didn't want to get on board, not because I didn't want to try the Costa experience. I was just so relaxed. I'm like, oh, I could sit out here in the sunshine a little bit longer. Fabulous. And of course, value for money, in spite of the surcharges on board, which I think are quite minimal. I think this offers very good value for money in terms of a fly cruise with your transfers included. £800 for a week in a sea view cabin with flights and transfers as a solo passenger. Hello. And finally, some of the crew are absolutely amazing. They take great pride in what they do. They try their best to help you and to have a good experience on board. Some of the crew. And that leads us very neatly into some of the less positive features of this week on board Costa Toscana. Consistency of levels of service really does need attention on this particular ship. From the highly attitudinal maitre d' I had the misfortune of encountering, to a few members of crew serving at bars who would happily ignore me stood at the bar, the only person, and then serve anybody who came in after me, to the spa manager who spoke so poorly to a member of their team in front of me, to being passed from pillar to post, pillar to post, pillar to post just to get some information about my transfer, which as it turns out is absolutely ridiculous in terms of timings. Those levels of consistency really need urgent attention. I really appreciated the level of flexibility in trying to change my dining time from 6 in the evening, way too early for me. However, as you will have seen if you've watched parts 1 and 2, I was moved main dining rooms 3 times because of the poor communication between those different departments. Who suffers at the end of all that? Not them, it's me. Some people online have said because of the constant turnaround of passengers that the announcements are frequent and in multiple languages, which annoys them. First of all, this is an international cruise line, so you've got to have multiple languages. I get that. It's not the turnaround days, in my opinion, that are the issues with announcements. It was actually on our sea day when we had multiple announcements throughout the day reminding us of everything going on around the ship, but multiple times. It's like, that's why we've got the app. That's why there's a daily program. Don't always need our hands holding through things like that. Less announcements on sea day, please. This one is a little bit of a negative and a little bit of a positive, and that's this sort of pay-as-you-go model on board Costa Cruises. I know it won't be for everyone in the UK, especially as increasingly so we have these more all-inclusive packages, but it does mean your baseline price is very low, and then you get to choose what extras you want to pay for. As you've seen, I haven't paid a lot extra for what I would class as essentials, and therefore the whole cost of my cruise is still lower than many others I've taken as a solo passenger. But you certainly do have to factor in to your savings and your spending this pay-as-you-go model. Incidentally, have you noticed that Carnival is slowly but surely moving towards a pay-as-you-go model? Those of you who love sailing with P&O, this actually has reminded me of some of my P&O experiences, and Cunard is slowly but surely moving into the same territory. Port Ludlow. This is a big kahuna ship. 6,500 passengers it has capacity for. I don't feel that it's really felt silly busy. It felt much busier to me when I was on board P&O, Iona and Avia, for example, but it has felt a little bit more chaotic, and I think that's partly to do with some of the service levels, unfortunately. Speaking of chaos, the buffet. For a ship of this size, structurally, that buffet is woeful. It was, for me, one of the worst buffet experiences I've had, for breakfast at least, on any ship. It's calmer in the evenings, I'm pleased to report, but buffet breakfast on here, it doesn't feel like a holiday, new. And there you have it. My question to you is, would you give this a whirl? Okay, Costa Toscana, sorry. It's time for me to disembark. Let's see what this journey holds. I'm off, thank God. What could possibly go wrong the rest of this journey? Nothing, I'm sure. Got my bag, not that there are any signs or people to tell you where to go to get it. So luggage claim is just opposite the entrance to the terminal. It says no entry, but they let me go through. Who knows? My transfer driver has arrived and introduced himself. I'm like, why do I have 6 hours at the airport? He said, no, 3. I said, no, 6. He muttered something in Italian and walked off. Said, wait here. Like, it's not 3 hours, mate. It's not. Oh, a slightly bigger one to go back. And about 2 hours 20 later, we are nearly there. Welcome to Malpensa Airport. I flew into Milan Linate. I'm flying out of Milan Malpensa. This airport is a little bit further out than Linate, and therefore took us 2.5 hours to get here with some slow moving traffic. So that means I only have 5.5 hours to wait here. Oh, look at that. I want to go skiing now. The good news is there's a pret-a-manger right there. How to spend a day at an airport. I wonder if British Airways will let me check in about 15 years early. What do you reckon? Well, it's not busy at the moment. That would be a no. Apparently I've got to wait about 3 hours with my luggage. Awesome. So looking on the bright side of things, I thought, okay, I've got lots of hours to do some editing, get some work done on my phone. So did a little bit on the ship before disembarking, then all the way on the bus. Ran out of battery, but it's okay because I've got my little power bank. This is nearly run out of battery. There are 0 charging stations at this airport. 0. There's a few sockets on the walls, but for some reason the European adapters I have, and I've got 3 on me, they don't work. It's finally time to check in. Unfortunately, there's nobody working on the bag drop desk, so I'm just having to join the check-in desk. Already checked in. Well, bag dropped, although that was very, very painful. 2 people working on the desks. Someone hasn't turned up apparently. Go figure. Security order. What a bloody rubbish airport this one is. Get me in the Disney shop. Oh, my beloved Tom Ford. Maybe if I hadn't had that spa treatment, I would have bought another. I can't justify it. I can't. Health, 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 darling. Okay, I'm at the departure gate now, and yay, they've got lots of USB ports. None of them work though. Like, none of them. I hate this airport with a vengeance. Boarding has commenced. Oh, thank goodness. Pretty much at the back for me, you know.
My name is Eleanor Caldwell.
A bottle of water and some nibbles are included in your fare, and I bought 2 boxes of made for drinks crisps nom. Oh, I'm so relieved to be back. Thanks, British Airways. I'm gonna see Maffoo and the babies. Oh, looks like we need a train. Underneath the runway we go. Straight through passport control. Thank you very much, Heathrow. Right, please be kind to me. Please. Oh, you made it. Nice to see you again, old friend. Yes, let's go see Matthew. You know what, folks? I've never been greeted at arrivals, ever. Anybody here for Jamie? Anybody here for a Jamie? Look at me. Oh. He may want me to hurry up, but this comes first. Matthew's driving Miss Maffoo. I'm home. I'm so happy to be home. Oh, look at this little girl. Oh, look at you. Oh, I've missed you so much. Yes. Oh my goodness. You've grown so much in a week. Right, off you get, off you get. Off you get. I'm coming. Oh, look at you all. Oh, are you happy to see me? Are you? Oh. Hello. Hey, baby. Hello, baby. Baby cielo. Thanks for your support as we head towards 37,000 subscribers. It's cray. Today's shout-outs go to my gorgeous tiers 3, 4 and 5 patrons. And yes, oh my goodness, yes, you too could become a patron. Just search patreon.com/travelblogjamie. For your personalized video messages, just search cameo.com/travelblogjamie. It's as easy as that. Don't forget you can also follow me on Facebook, Jamie W. Robbins, X Threads, Instagram and Blue Sky at travelblogjamie, and of course right here, right now on YouTube.